The most popular console in the world right now, and for the last few years, is Sony's PlayStation 4. One of the most advanced gaming consoles ever made, the PlayStation 4 has countless features outside of just regular gaming stuff. Needless to say, there's probably plenty of stuff about Sony's latest system that you didn't know about. Welcome everybody to It's All Viral Nemo here, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 PS4 life hacks that you gamers ought to know. We're running a $200 Amazon gift card giveaway for the entire month of August. All you have to do to enter is like this video, be subscribed, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment on why you want to win it with your Twitter handle attached. I will announce the winner at the end of the month on Twitter. Good luck to everybody that entered our August giveaway, guys. There's not much time left, and also turn on your post notifications. All you gotta do is click that bell, check that box, and you'll have every single It's All Viral video at your fingertips as soon as they go live. At our number 10 spot is use your phone as your remote. By downloading the PlayStation app on your phone, there's actually a ton of cool stuff that you can do with it, such as syncing your app with your system and using it as your controller. This will allow you to do things like send messages, type out sentences from your phone on a full keyboard as opposed to slowly typing it one letter at a time with your DualShock controller. If you're someone who sends a lot of text messages on the PS4, you should probably look into the PlayStation app for your phone, as it's going to save you a lot of time making texting way easier. Plus, you can use the PlayStation app to buy games on the fly and have them set to start downloading if you're not at home. At the number 9 spot is sync your console with your TV. Speaking of syncing things to use as controllers, have you ever wished you could use your TV remote controller as your PlayStation remote? Well, you can actually do that. If you go into your settings, you can actually sync your console with your TV, assuming your TV is somewhat new. By going into the system settings and enabling the HDMI device link option, you can use your TV's remote to scroll through your PS4 apps and even use it to turn off and on. Hitting the power button will turn the TV off, and the PS4 will go into standby mode and it won't turn completely off. Plus, turning your console on will automatically turn on your TV. Syncing your console to your TV opens up some fun possibilities. At the number 8 spot is get a bigger hard drive. I'm sure you guys are well aware of how much disk space modern games take up. The days of 4 to 5 gigabyte games are well over, as many AAA games now take up to 40 gigabytes of space, or even more. Well, if you want to get a new hard drive for your PS4, you can actually just replace the one that's already in it. While some companies aren't fans of people taking apart their products, Sony is actually totally in favor of users replacing the PS4's hard drive, and even has detailed instructions online on how to safely and efficiently replace the PS4's hard drive. So if you've been running out of disk space recently, I recommend you check those out and see what you can do. At the number 7 spot is set up a passcode. This is for those of you who want that extra layer of security, or maybe living with siblings that you don't want using your game console when you're not home. If you set up a passcode, you can prevent this and make sure no one plays unless you're there. You can find the options for this in the parental controls section of the settings. You can make it so only you can access your account, and even make it so only you can access certain games if you live with younger siblings who you don't want playing those M-rated games in your collection. Now at the number 6 spot is dim the light of your controller. The DualShock 4 has been known for its big blue light on its front side, but did you know that light actually does more harm than good? The big blue light actually eats up your controller's battery life pretty quickly, which sucks because it definitely looks cool, and there's something super satisfying about playing in the dark with nothing but the glow of your TV and that blue light from your controller. But if you want your controller to last longer, you should go into your settings and dim the light on your controllers. This will keep them running longer without having to fully sacrifice that nice blue glow. And speaking of controller power, now cracking into the top 5, at the number 5 spot is charging your controller with a phone cable. A lot of people don't realize that you don't need the official Sony cable to charge your controller. In fact, almost all micro USB cables work as chargers. And for those of you who don't have an iPhone, you're probably aware that your phone charger is a micro USB. Use your phone charger or just any old micro USB cable to charge your controller. And if you're an iPhone user, don't worry, just keep in mind that next time you buy a PS4 charger, that you could save a lot of money from just getting a generic micro USB cable as opposed to the official Sony licensed one. Now at the number 4 spot is PlayStation Live. Live streaming has become a huge part of the gaming world over the last few years, and Sony has definitely recognized this. The PlayStation 4 has a pretty great feature that allows you to pretty much stream every single game you could across all the platforms you want to, and it's titled Live from PlayStation. This app allows you to browse through streams from YouTube Gaming, Twitch, Ustream, all in one place, rather than having to browse through all of the apps individually. If you like the world of streaming entertainment, put some time into browsing through Live from PlayStation. It's a really cool option, and I think a lot more people should start using it, not only for people to make the content because, you know, it increases the numbers of viewers, but it's for the fans that like watching, you know, gaming content. The Live from PlayStation app is probably one of the most innovative and awesome things that PlayStation has done in a while. And the fact that you can actually live stream with your PlayStation is really, really cool. It basically took that market and shot it into the stratosphere, mainly because people could just buy a regular old PS4 and live stream instead of having to, you know, spend money like I did, spending, you know, thousands of dollars to get a perfect streaming setup when you could pretty much have that same quality just on one PlayStation 4. Now at the number 3 spot is Share Play. This is a super cool feature for those of you who like playing with your friends, but either of you don't have a second controller or want to play a game that doesn't have split screen. Share Play is a feature on the PS4 that allows you to host and share the game with another player without them actually owning the game. It even allows you to shift control of single player games to one another. Like if you're playing through a tough part of Bloodborne, you could shift control over to your buddy's screen and they could do it for you, just as if you guys were playing together at your house and they just handed you the controller. SharePlay has a lot of awesome features, and if you're someone who likes the PS4 with your buddies, you should definitely mess around with it and see what you want to use it for. At the number 2 spot is voice commands through your headset. Many people forget that the PS4 has actually a pretty lengthy list of voice commands available to the user, and that these can be accessed by any microphone. If you turn on voice commands in your settings, any microphone plugged into your controller can be used to activate them. Your voice control settings also have a complete list of everything you can do with them, so be sure to look those over and take full advantage of your microphone. I was personally a skeptic because I didn't think this was going to work very well, but as soon as I got my PS4 and I started using actual voice commands, it actually works a lot better than I figured it would. You can go to the home, you can launch apps, and it's just overall a really cool feature. Now last but very not least, at the number 1 spot is probably one of my favorite features of this whole list, and that is playing music while you're gaming. Many people like to listen to music while they're gaming, but did you know that the PS4 actually has a feature that's specifically tailored for that? By installing Spotify to your console or just by downloading some MP3s, you can tinker around with your audio settings to make sure it can play the music while you're playing a game and without it sacrificing the game's audio. The PS4 audio mixer is pretty detailed, and 9 times out of 10 you can find that perfect mix that allows you to hear the music just as much as you hear the game itself. Plus, you have the added luxury of getting your music playing through your headphones or through your TV speakers rather than through your phone, like I know many of us do when gaming. And that pretty much wraps it up with this top 10, guys. Let us know down below which feature is your favorite out of all of these 10. Like I said, me personally, it's got to be playing music while I'm gaming, but it could be different for you guys, so be sure to sound off in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want more like it, there is a playlist in the description below, and while you're at it, if you have any suggestions for future top 10s, be sure to leave your suggestions by filling out the form in the link in the description. And guys, if you have not already signed up for our August giveaway, there's not much more time left, so be sure to go to the beginning of the video and sign up for our giveaway. It's free money, guys. I cannot make it any simpler. Go to the beginning of the video and listen to all of our instructions, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Do us a favor, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. We post daily top 10, so if you like this video, there's gonna be a lot more to come. Thank you guys once again for watching the video, and until next time, this has been Nemo from It's All Viral, and I will talk to you guys on our next top 10.